Previously on Big Brother Plush. After a messy few weeks of gameplay, Beaks was evicted from the Big Brother Plush house, and following that, Scratchy rose to power as the new head of household. And after a little bit of influence from Koopa, he decided to nominate SpongeBob and Gary. Tonight, who will win the golden power of veto, and will it be used to save SpongeBob and Gary from eviction? All this and more right now on Big Brother Plush. Okay. Being on the block week 1 was really hard, and so it's not a position that I want to be in again. SpongeBob, I can't believe you're nominated again. Yeah, I know, I hate this. SpongeBob, I'm sorry. I don't know why he would have nominated you. There were so many other options. So, I'm the one that gave Scratchy the idea of nominating SpongeBob and Gary, but I'm aligned with SpongeBob kinda, so I can't tell him that. I feel so bad. Hopefully you can win veto. Yeah. Sometimes I just wonder what, goes through his mind. Really. Wait, that reminds me. Rodney, you're trans, right? Yeah. So, I am a trans woman and the first openly trans person to be on Big Brother Plush, and I'm really proud of that, and I hope that I can win this season, and all the trans girls and boys at home, I hope that I can be an inspiration to them. I was just wondering, what was coming out like? It was hard because me and Scrappy live in an area where it's not accepted as much, unfortunately, and so I've tried to hide it, and it took until I was a late teenager before I actually had to come out to people. Really? Yeah, she didn't even tell me until she was 16. Oh my god, 16 is crazy. I know, it was really hard because I knew since I was 11, and so I had to spend all those years just hiding it from everyone. That's really sad. Hearing Ronnie's story is inspirational because, if I'm being honest, I don't know a lot of trans people and I haven't gotten a chance to hear a lot of their stories. And so I'm really fascinated and I support Rodney. I really like her. Yeah, it was definitely hard. I still remember the day you told me. Me and Rodney have been friends since forever, and she never told me about this until we were 16 cuz she thought even I wouldn't support her. But we're best friends, and I wouldn't trade that for anything, and I'll support her no matter what. Yeah, you didn't expect that. Well, I'm happy you stayed friends. Oh yeah, me too. I love Scrappy. Throughout all the indefinites in my life, Scrappy has been there through all of them, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I hope I can still be friends with her throughout the rest of my life. Hi, Orson. Hello, what have you been up to? Not really. I just woke up maybe an hour or two ago. Haven't really talked game with anyone yet. What about you? Not much, really. The twist for the season being duos is a great thing, because that means that I have one definite person who I can always trust. And so, me and Harriet make it a point basically every day to compare notes, and we're basically hanging out mostly with two different sides of the house, so we can bring that together. Have you talked to SpongeBob at all? I did yesterday. Koopa was there too. He was apologizing too. He felt bad. I mean, that makes sense. He is kind of with SpongeBob. Yeah. Koopa's kind of the reason he's on the block though, right? Wait, what? Yeah, I was with Scratchy and someone else and Koopa tries getting Scratchy to nominate SpongeBob and Gary, saying that they're SpongeBob said something bad about him or something. So that's why he's on the block. I thought they were allies though. I don't know, I thought they were too, and I think SpongeBob thinks that. Koopa, before the nomination ceremony, tried pitching to Scratchy that SpongeBob and Gary should be on the block, which ended up being what happened. And Orson wasn't there, so I want to make sure he knows this, because it could definitely affect how much trust we both put into Koopa in the future, seeing as he could backstab one of his own allies. Wow, so I wonder what's going on with them. I feel like it could be a good move to tell this to SpongeBob, but for now I'm just gonna sit back and see what else happens, and I might use it in the future. House guests, it's time to pick players for the veto competition. One by one, me and then both nominees will reach into this box and pick someone to play in the veto. As head of household, I will go first. I'm really hoping that I'm gonna pull Itchy's name out of there because I know that between me and him, one of us is bound to win this veto competition. Harriet. Okay. SpongeBob, you can pick next. Alright. When I reach in for a chip, I'm really hoping that I pull out Koopa's name because I feel like I can trust him the most in this house. Scoops. Alright. Gary, you can pick next. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Said Itchy. Oh. Alright, Big Brother is to inform us when the competition is to begin. House guests, welcome to your veto competition. Here's how this works. There are 6 markers underneath this bin. 5 of those 6 markers have a cap on at the bottom. 1 of them doesn't. Each round, I am going to read you a little poem about couple different colors. The one that I don't talk about is the one that doesn't have a cap. Then someone will be randomly selected to take away one. If they get the one without a cap, they lose and are eliminated from the competition. If they pull one with a cap on, they are safe and can choose anyone else still in the game to pick another one. And then whoever gets the one without a cap will be eliminated. So, round 1, here we go. I'm thinking of a burger with ketchup and mustard, resting on a plate with strawberry custard. Scoops, you have been randomly selected to go first. Yeah, I'm not doing this. What? So, Harvey explains the rules of the competition. Everyone understands. Scoops is selected to go first. Then he's just like, I'm not doing this? Like, what? Scoops, you have to pick a marker. I'm not gonna. Okay, you have been eliminated then. Alright, fine. I'm just tired of this. Like, I don't want to do this fucking stupid competition. I'm just done. Alright, Scoops is out, but the round will continue. I'll repeat the poem and then pick someone else. I'm thinking of a burger with ketchup and mustard, resting on a plate with strawberry custard. Harriet, you've been selected to go first. Okay. So, Harvey mentioned burgers, ketchup, mustard, strawberry custard. Lots are going on, and lots of rhymes are happening too. But my main takeaway is red for ketchup, yellow for mustard, brown for the burger, and pink for the custard, which leaves green and blue. So as long as I avoid those, I should be fine. I am going to pick yellow. Oh, okay. Harriet, you are safe. I'm going to choose SpongeBob to go next. Okay. I'll pick pink. Oh, okay. SpongeBob, you move on. I'll go with Gary, you give it a shot. Wow. Gary, you move on. Pick someone else. I'm trying to think of the poem, but the words are all jumbled in my head. I'm thinking red and yellow, but all those colors have been taken. All that's left looks to be green, blue, and purple, which don't make sense at all. So I guess I'm just gonna have to pick randomly. I guess I'll go with blue? Oh, damn it. Scratchy, you have been eliminated. Here is the poem for round 2. Christmas is my absolute favorite time of year. Flowers make me smile ear to ear. 3D movies can also be a pretty fun time, so long as you don't order strange, obscure candy flavors, like lime. SpongeBob, you're up first. I'm thinking that Harvey's trying to play a trick on us. He mentioned lime, but he mentioned it in a negative way. That makes me think that that's going to be the one that doesn't have a cap on it. I'm going to go red. Okay. SpongeBob, you move on to round 3. Oh, right. I'll choose Itchy. Alright, this seems like a safe pick. Yup, Itchy, you move on to round 3. Gonna have to choose Harriet. The thing about this competition is that, as opposed to most competitions where you get to choose who goes next, this time around it's actually more beneficial to go early on, because there's more options to choose from. Now, there's only two options. It's a 50-50 shot, so I just have to hope that I get lucky. I guess I'll go with this one. Well, looks like luck was not in my favor this time around. Sorry, Harriet, you've been eliminated. Ugh. SpongeBob, Itchy, and Gary move on to round 3. Here is the poem for round 3. Apples, grapes, berries too, those are the best fruits for you. Gary, you are going first. Sorry, Gary, but you have been eliminated. Here is the poem for the final round. I like Itchy, Scoops, other house guests too. Some will do great, but some will leave with the blues. Itchy, you are the one that is randomly selecting. Okay. As close as I am to another win, part of me wants to throw this to SpongeBob, only because me and Scratchy have won quite a few competitions, and my threat level is very big right now, and I don't know how much further I want to keep pushing it. I am gonna go with this one. Oh. Itchy, you have been eliminated, which means, congratulations, SpongeBob, you have won the golden power of veto. Wow, I won something, I can't believe it. I can't wait to tell Patrick all about this when I get home, which will not be this week anymore. So SpongeBob wins, the one person I didn't want to win. I guess I really underestimated him. Maybe he can win competitions. That was hard. I know, when Harvey said poems, I was like, okay, this is gonna be easy, but then the poems were, like, misleading. It was like, ugh. How did SpongeBob win that, though? I know, I can't believe that. So, now what? So me and Scratchy made the mistake of counting SpongeBob out as a physical threat, which backfired because he just won the veto. So when he saves himself, there's not a lot of duos that me and Scratchy are comfortable with putting up. So we have a big decision to make. Alright, so there are 6 duos left in the game, and of those are me and you, who can't be nominated, and SpongeBob and Gary, who can't be nominated, which leaves 4. Well, we wouldn't nominate Wobbuffet Charmander, so that's 3, and then Koopa gave us this info, so we probably shouldn't nominate him and Scoops, which leaves Harry and Orson and Rodney and Scrappy. Rodney and Scrappy are close to Koopa, so I don't really know about that. Yeah, but we're pretty close with Harriet. Between those two, I'd definitely say Rodney and Scrappy. I guess so. Harriet and Orson are pretty smart people, but we're working with Harriet specifically, and so it's too early in the game to make any kind of move against them. I don't want to do this anymore. It's just too hard. It's taking too much out of me. I know it's stupid. I know I should just try to keep playing, but I hate being here. Hi, Scoops. Did you want me to get you something? I'm fine. You sure? Yeah. Okay. As a player, Scoops cannot be trusted. But as a person, I'm really worried for him. He seems like he's not doing too well, and I just hope he's doing okay. I went to talk to Scoops. Is he still just sitting there? Yeah, I don't know why. Scoops was honestly, like, a force to be reckoned with for a little bit. Like, after that fight and stuff with Koopa, I mean, he was, like, kind of socializing a lot, and then after Beaks left, it just kind of stopped. I don't know what's going on with him, and I'm really scared. I don't even remember the last time I talked to him. I've never had such conflicting opinions on a person. Like, on the one hand, I feel so bad for him because he seems like he's miserable, but on the other hand, like, you signed up for this, and you should have known that one of you or Beaks was going home before the other. So, like, as much as I want to sympathize with him, I also kind of don't, and if that makes me a bad person, I don't know. I just love this game, and I put everything down to be here, so it just kind of frustrates me. Hours feel like days feel like weeks. It just feels like a bottomless pit, and I don't really care anymore, and I don't know if I can stay here or if I want to stay here. I kind of want to leave. What's this? Book by the Plush? Oh, alright, I have to take this outside and tell it to everyone. House guests, I need everyone in the living room. Oh, okay. I wonder if it's a twist. Alright, let's open this. House guests. Oh my god. What's going on? Earlier today, your fellow house guest Scoops has decided to walk from the game. What? He wants to make sure everyone knows that he is okay, and he wants everyone to keep playing hard. That's all house guests. Oh my god. I feel so bad for Scoops. I could only imagine what he was going through. I just hope that he's better on the outside. Due to Scoops' sudden exit, there will be no episode for tomorrow, Thursday, but we will return to our normal schedule on Sunday. That is all. Tune in Sunday at 5 Central to see who will become the new head of household and who he or she nominates. And until then, I'm Harvey. All this and more next time on Big Brother Plush.